and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make an easy and delicious dessert that comes from the Philippines. So my brother has lived in the Philippines for a little over 10 years, and I asked him what would be a good dessert for us to try, and he suggested that we try a mango float. It's a very popular dessert over there, and it's a no-bake type of dessert, so it's very easy to make, and it only has a few ingredients. First ingredient is our mangoes, and then we have some graham crackers, and then we'll also use a cream mixture. Now in the Filipino recipe they usually use some sweetened condensed milk mixed with all-purpose cream, but I don't have any all-purpose cream, so we're going to substitute with some heavy whipping cream and just a little bit of vanilla extract. So let's get started. So first we're going to use 2 cups of our heavy whipping cream. Now I don't have a measuring cup for 1 cup right now that's in the dishwasher. I just have my ½ cup measuring cup, so I'm going to put about 4 of these in here. Now that we have about 4 cups of heavy whipping cream in our bowl, we want to whip it until it doubles in about half the size. So I have a hand mixer here that we're going to use. If you don't have a hand mixer, you can do this by hand, but it will take a little bit of time. Okay, so once you have your whipping cream about double in size, we are going to take our sweetened condensed milk. We are going to use a 14-ounce can and mix that into the whipping cream. We're also going to take a ½ teaspoon of our vanilla extract and add that now as well. Oop, looks like we have a new bottle. Once you've got that in there, just mix it for a couple more minutes to make sure that it's all combined. Once your ingredients are combined, we are going to just take a pan and line the bottom of it with some graham crackers. So I have this pan here and I've already lined it with some graham crackers. Now what you're going to do next is you're going to take some of your cream mixture and we are just going to put it a layer on top of those graham crackers. So we're just going to spread it out. After you put a layer of cream on top of that first layer of graham crackers, we're going to take our mango slices and we're just going to cover that layer of cream now with some mango slices. And it doesn't have to be pretty. However you decide to slice your mangoes, just make sure you have enough to cover the layer. So I used about 4 mangoes. You may only need 3, but I always like to have just a little bit extra. So just get a nice layer of mango. So after you've done your layer of mangoes, we're going to take some more graham crackers and we're just going to lay another layer of graham crackers on top of those mangoes. And you may have to break up the graham crackers to fit them in the pan, but that's okay. So now that you've added your second layer of graham crackers, we are going to add another layer of our cream mixture. And again, just make sure you get a nice fluffy layer on there. All right. So next, you know what happens? We're gonna do another layer of mangoes. And we're gonna put another layer of graham crackers. We're just going to have a lot of layers for this one. I've got a little bit more room in my pan, so let's put just a few more graham crackers in. So now we're going to do the top layer. I'm just going to put a little bit more cream on top here. And then we're going to put some more mangoes on top. Now you can make this as pretty as you want to. It doesn't have to be though, but you can do designs. I am just going to put slices on top and a few diced pieces on top just to give it a cute little pattern, but nothing fancy. All right, so after we've got that top layer of mangoes, we are just going to crush up some graham crackers and sprinkle on top. One of the best ways that you can do this is if you have a mortar and pestle, you can just put the graham crackers in there and crush them up. So that's what I'm going to do. You can just sprinkle that on top. And I'll just sprinkle the rest out. Alright, good. And then you've got your mango float. So the last thing you need to do is, it does need to be popped into the refrigerator so that it can set. Most people would recommend popping it into the refrigerator overnight. We are going to actually put this in the freezer for 1 hour. And then when we take it out of the freezer, we'll put it in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 more hours, just to give it time to set and let the graham crackers get nice and soft. So let's put it in the refrigerator and see how it tastes when it comes out. Alright guys, so it has been 4 hours. We put the mango float into the freezer for 1 hour, and then I let it sit in the refrigerator for about 3 hours to thaw out. So it's time to try it. Let's see how it tastes. Ooh, it looks really good. this looks delicious. All right, so shall we cut into it? Let's see. I think I will take this corner right here. Handy dandy spatula. Move this out of the way. Lose the makeup. So it's not the prettiest. You can see right there. But it does look very delicious. So I am excited to take a bite. All right, here we go. Let's see how it tastes. Yeah, no, that's a good flavor. It's kind of nostalgic with the graham crackers. I used to eat them a lot when I was younger. It's a good flavor. The sweetness isn't overpowering, so it's got a good balance of like sweetness in it and freshness. The mangoes are delicious. Yeah, I think I like that. Well, thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen today. It's been fun and delicious. If you guys try this recipe out, please leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. And if you have any other recipes that you'd like me to try cooking and giving it a taste test, please also leave me a comment for that. Well, thanks again for stopping by, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next tasty adventure. Bye!